Here we are, it's another beautiful day, and we're starting off today's video on an R34 Skyline that is not actually my car. This is my friend Vic's R34, and if you can't tell, this thing is pretty special. It has a full metal GTR rear quarters done properly, they're molded in. This thing is incredible. It has been on this channel before for a small little snippet where we took it to the dyno. It made 320 kilowatt with an RB25 DE Neo plus T. That thing was awesome. It had a Pulsar G30, which is this turbo right here. Same 6-boost manifold. Yeah, cool, we all done. This thing made 323 kilowatt, which is pretty good. But Vic wasn't happy with how it looked. As you can tell from those clips just then, this car is very different now. It's had a full open door respray. It's got a full Z-Tune R34 GTR body kit. And obviously the best part about this car is the metal GTR rear quarters, which just look incredible. If you open the boot and you're looking at it, you can't see a thing at all. Rear quarter swap is done so well. It looks amazing. But it does have some ugly wheels on at the moment because we are doing an R35 GTR brake conversion in the next month or so. But our job now is to put in his new motor, which is a built RB26 that you can see right here. Got forged rods, pistons, ARP head studs. Not sure what size cams it has, but you can see they're in here looking fancy. Metal head gasket as well. And the best thing about this is we're running AC. So this car is going to be an absolute amazing street car, which hopefully aim for about 450 kilowatt. Once it gets over that power, we'll bump it up, put a bigger turbo on it, bigger injectors, all that, and push this thing pretty hard. But for now, we're going to get the motor in, get this thing back ready for wiring, which will be after Christmas, but let's just get into doing some work. We got the fun part out of the way. The RB26 is now sitting in the subframe for hopefully the last time. I've already had to pull it out once. In case anyone did not know, the RB26 is an all-wheel drive, as most people would know. But this one has been converted to suit rear-wheel drive. So if you look here, the sump has been modified. And so it's not your regular rear-wheel drive sump. This one has been modified to delete the drive shafts. Very difficult to see. You can see there where it's been welded up. That's where your front drive shaft normally comes through. It all depends how big your baffle is, but this baffle was too big. And I've had to actually cut the subframe to actually fit past the sump, which is very frustrating, but we're pretty certain this is the last time it's going in. So now I'm gonna start putting the clutch and flywheel all on. So I've gotta find it. I actually don't know where they are because this car has been gone for about a year. I know where they are. Anyway, let's do a couple magic tricks here. Backing plate, flywheel, clutch, and get ready for the gearbox to go in. 3, 2, 1, bam. Backing plate on. Flywheel on. Now time to torque it to spec. In case you were wondering as well, the RB25 flywheel torque rate is 124 to 152 newton meters. I've just done this to 150 newton meters because I'd rather be a high number than a lower number, which is 110 foot-pounds, but flywheel's in. This is a good way to lock in your flywheel so you can torque it to spec without it spinning. Just a little clutch bolt here and a gearbox bolt, and it locks in your flywheel to the motor. Then it won't spin, and you can torque the flywheel to spec. I also normally do this rattle gun flywheel bolts, but because it's not my car, I want to do it right, and we use a torque wrench, so that's all good. Anyway, let's back into over here. And there we go. I'll obviously pull that off. Clutch on, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. And now the clutch is in. We're gonna slam the gearbox in, baby. Ow, fuck. We're gonna have a small break. All right, my phone is on 8%. I've got one jack here holding the gearbox, and I've got a jack over here that's about to push the front of the motor up like this to get us more clearance. I need to be really careful. So when I push that up, it's gonna release it, which I don't want it to fall or spin. So I need to kind of hold this and wind it up. We've got some clearance. Woohoo! That's what I'm talking about, Shan. We like to see. I legit just like to jiggle it and hope the bloody goes in all aspects of my life. Why aren't you going in, son? What's going on? That's a ticket! Right on, baby. Alrighty, big job ticked off the list on the R34. We've got the motor, gearbox and tail shaft in the car now. So basically I just got to start mounting things. I got Dan from CPG. He's doing all the wiring in the engine bay, relocating the battery. I've just got to make the exhaust from the cat back as well as fit up sort of everything. We got a Phoenix radiator coming, so that's pretty cool. This car is gonna be absolutely awesome when it's all done. But that's gonna be me for tonight. I'll come back tomorrow and do some more work, but I don't know if it's worth filming because it's just sort of tedious things I'll be doing, like chucking the shifter in, sort of tidying things up, maybe putting the dump pipe on. There's not really much more fun things to film. So we'll make this a little small part 1 of the R34 GTR, GTR, because it basically is. I'm trying to convince my mate to put a GTR badge on it because it's 26, GTR metal guards. Who's it hurting? And I think it will set the car off just that little bit more, having the GTR badge on the front and the GTR badge on the rear. He is doing GTR seats and dash and all that stuff. So it's basically going to be just cheap GTR. I love it. I have placed a huge order with a major sponsor at Raceworks for the E36, as well as we have got our steel for the E36. Now, you might think this thing's a bit small. It is plenty big enough. Trust me. I'm wanting to do a cool different exhaust for the E36 being DE. So these are our extractors here, and I'm going to be making the two merge into a two 38 mils, twin 38 mils, dual cross pipe, try get it sounding a bit different, which I think should sound rad. I can't wait to actually get it going. But got our steel, got our order on the way from Raceworks, and that car we should be ripping into after Christmas and New Year's, because I'm actually going away this Friday with Kalani. We're heading out for, I think, 5 days to Queensland. Then once we get back from Queensland, we are going straight to the Mo River with Mike Lake, Jesse Baker, Christina, everyone. And it's going to be absolutely killer, but I won't be getting much content done. But don't worry, I'm still trying to do 1 video a week. So I have 2 videos I still got to edit from Ritsuri of me drifting a heap of mates' cars at the last event, as well as I'm trying to do like a cost breakdown of every single drift car at Calder Park at one time. So that should be a cool little video. They should both be really cool videos. That's gonna be it for today. Make sure if you are enjoying the content and you're interested in seeing more of the R34, you let me know. And don't forget, obviously, to like and subscribe. Help get the algorithm up and get us getting more views, because I just want to keep building fun cars. Make sure you have a great Christmas and a great New Year's, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace out, Girl Scout. Bye. Thing's gorgeous. Besides those wheels. Ha!